Yo, what's good, y'all? It's Windy is Wanted. Today I'm here with you guys with another video, as you guys can clearly see. And in today's video, we're gonna be talking about the worst things you can do as an underground rapper in this current day and age in 2025. Now, you guys went up my previous video, which was, the best tips on how to blow up in the underground. And it's currently sitting at 1.6k views, and thank you so much for that. And I also want to thank you guys for getting me to 300 subscribers. I've never gotten 300 may not seem like a lot, but to me that's like a lot to me, because I've had this channel for over almost 6 years. I've had this channel since I was 10, and I never really got to this kind of level before. So I just want to say thank y'all for getting me to 300, and more. I'm gonna start uploading more frequently, y'all. And before we get into the video, I just want to ask if you guys can run up this most recent snippet that I posted on my Instagram and my TikTok. I'm gonna put it on screen right here. And be sure to go drop a follow and a like on my most recent drop on my SoundCloud too. And I'm on all plats: Spotify, YouTube, Apple Music, SoundCloud, as I just said. So if you guys rock with the video and rock with the music, just be sure to show some support. All my links gonna be in the description. And yeah, with that out the way, let's get straight into the video. Now, throughout my year or year and a half of being in the underground scene, I have noticed a couple of things that have helped people blow up, and then I've noticed a couple of things that are just overall stupid in general. Things that pretty much slow down your growth, slow down your probabilities of blowing up and getting up there. Overall, the things that just don't help you at all. So because of that, I've conjured up a list of 5 things of what you should not do if you're trying to blow up as an underground rapper. And starting off this list with tip number 1. Tip number 1 is gonna have to go to not collabing with people. If you're not collabing with other artists, you pretty much just slowing down yourself, if I'm being honest. Coming from me personally, I don't collab with many artists myself. I only collab with people that I rock with for real. But if I wasn't collabing with these people and I was just doing solos, I guarantee you the amount of connections that I would have currently to this day would not be as much as I have right now. In order for you to go up into the underground, a big part of it is basically your connections. Who you know, and how close you are with that person. And if you're overall just being a hard person to work with and not collabing with any artists in your scene, whether you do Plug and B, Dark Plug, or anything really, any artist does the same type of music with you, if you're not collabing with any of them, then you're pretty much slowing yourself down. Because why wouldn't you want to make that connection? Why wouldn't you want to be promoted to somebody else's fan base? You feel what I mean? That's a no-brainer. You know what I'm saying? You're getting an opportunity to be shown to other people, to be shown to other artists, shown to other producers. Collabing with artists overall just puts you in a better position to make more connections and meet new people, and basically just broaden your fan base overall. So if you're a new underground rapper and what I'm saying, you just started and you're not collabing with any artists, bro, I'm telling you, bro, you could collab with people, start making new friends, socialize, connect with other producers, other artists, get in the lab, start cooking up with other people, bro. I promise you it's gonna help you in the future, gang. And a little disclaimer too, if you're a small underground artist, and I'm talking you're just starting out too, don't be charging people for features, gang. You have 1 follower on your SoundCloud. Why are you charging this person $10 to collab with you? You're a small artist. Your main thing should be to make connections. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be to make bread first. It should be to make connections. Because then, I feel if you do want to make money, and if you do want to make money, I understand you want to make money from your music one way or another, right? But what I would do is I'd rather you find a group or find people in your range, actual people you collab with, friends. Make friends in the underground before you start charging other people. That way, you have a group of people, or a list of people that you collab with frequently, you know what I mean? Because you don't gotta collab with everybody. Not everybody's gonna be good, but you gotta make sure that you at least connecting with people out there, you know what I'm saying? Lock in with somebody before you start trying to charge people $15 for a feature and you got 10 followers on your SoundCloud. But enough rambling on this topic. Moving on to tip number 2. Tip number 2 is going to have to go to not promoting yourself, bro. I cannot stress you how important it is you promote yourself as an underground artist, bro. You have to. If you want to get big, you have to promote yourself some way, in some form. Whether that is just you making a snippet, or whether that's you spam posting on your TikTok, or doing both, you have to figure out a way to promote yourself, right? Because even with the whole snippet thing, right? If you have let's say 50 followers on your Instagram, 10 followers on your SoundCloud, and 1 monthly listener, and you just drop one quick little snippet and you just leave it there, and then you drop the song 2 weeks later with no promo, gang, don't be surprised when that song flops, bro. Like, that song is gonna get 5 plays at maximum, brother. Unless you got a SoundCloud Next Pro. Because, you know, the next person is going to send it out there. But still, why not capitalize off of the apps like Instagram? Why not capitalize off of social media in this current day and age and put yourself out there? You feel me? Like, the thing about promoting yourself that's really good is the fact that every people now have other ways to find you, right? So let's say, right, when you post a snippet, you post it to Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, and IG Reels. Now there's all 4 different platforms that people could find your snippet on. Then you promote yourself on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube too, right? Like you just start promoting your music on all these platforms. You have a higher chance of your song getting recognized and you building a fan base, because now people have all these sources to find you from. You know what I mean? So if you're not promoting yourself, gang, like, you're really slowing yourself down in the long run, because now you're looking at your SoundCloud when you drop that one song and it has 5 plays, and you're confused because it's like, wow, like, you know, why does this song have 5 plays? And it could be one of the greatest songs that you've ever heard, one of the greatest songs you've listened to, but the fact that you didn't promote it is really just gonna slow it down, bro. You have to push your song out there one way or another. And for the people that are like scared of promoting their music because they're scared of what people are gonna think, bro, I promise you, like, is ignore what people say about your music, gang, because at the end of the day, it's not, don't worry about what anybody else gotta say. Like, yes, if it's other artists and other producers and they're giving you fair criticisms and not just hating, cool. Like, I recommend you pay attention, you listen to that. But if it's just people from your school or from your workplace or wherever, your family, and they all just hating, you scared of what they're gonna say, bro, like, what are you worried for, bro? Like, I understand why you be worried, but don't be worried, because you over here doing something different. You over here doing something that nobody else is doing. You feel me? Because at the end of the day, when it's people that are hating on you for, like, you know, whether it's making music or you playing basketball, or this goes for anything, like what I'm about to say, goes for anything, but when people are hating on you, bro, 9 times out of 10 they don't got nothing going on for themselves, bro. Like, I promise you. So keep your head up, don't look down, and just stay on your grind, bro. Like, ignore what people gonna say to you, because at the end of the day, you're doing this for yourself, and you trying. As long as you're trying to push yourself out there, that's all that matters, gang. So I'm gonna go more in depth in a separate video about, like, you know, tips to promote yourself, because I understand that people might be struggling with how to promote yourself, but, you know, I'm gonna go more in depth in it in another video. Like, I got y'all, don't worry. And moving on to tip number 3, bro. Like, tip number 3, like, this is one of those it's just funny to me, because you would think that this would not be the case, but it really is. And tip number 3 is going to be, don't clone people. Like, please don't go, like, when you're first starting, please do not be a clone, gang. Like, it's okay to take, like, inspiration from somebody, right? So when I first started, I was doing Plug and B, right? And I took inspiration from Autumn, because that's how I first found out about underground music, right? So I had taken inspiration from Autumn's early days when he dropped Retribution 3, and, you know, when he was dropping Plug and B songs constantly and all those Plug and B tapes he used to do back in 2018 and 2019. But when you're cloning, it's like you're stealing somebody's cadence, you're stealing somebody's flows, you're basically just copying everything about that person, right? And, you know, I'm not one to judge, because when you're first starting, like, you don't have any idea of which, like, you know, you don't have any idea of how to rap, on how to flow, what your cadence is. Like, you're just starting out, so obviously you're gonna take inspiration from your favorite rapper, but for the love of God, like, please don't make yourself a laughing stock by cloning somebody else. Like, you know, even though people may make fun of you, like, bad publicity is still publicity, but at the same time, when it comes to cloning, like, cloning is one of those things, like, you just don't want to be seen doing, bro. Like, I guarantee you, it's going to slow you down, because now when people think of you, they're not gonna think, like, let's say if you're cloning Summers or you're cloning Jace or somebody like that, right? When people think of you, they're gonna think of Summers, or when people think of you, they're gonna think of Jace. You feel me? It's okay to take presets based off that person, or, like, you know what I'm saying, like, just take some form of inspiration from them, but please don't try to make your whole aesthetic based around them, bro. Like, it's really just only gonna hurt you in the long run, gang. Like, I don't want to see it. I don't want to see nobody be a laughing stock. So please, just don't do it, gang. Now, this video is getting pretty long. It's sitting at 9 minutes right now, so I'm gonna make this tip the last tip. I know I said 5, but you know, I'm gonna just do a part 2 to this video, gang. But you know, moving on to tip number 4. My final tip for you guys is gonna be not dropping consistently, gang. It's so important that you have a consistent upload schedule when you drop in music. Like you must have some form of consistency with your music, bro. Now I'm not saying drop every day, right, or drop every week or so, because then you're just gonna clutter your page up, right? But you know what I would do is like, here's I'm gonna tell you what I used to do. So back when I first started, right, for my first, like, I say 4 songs, I had dropped I dropped every week. So I would preview the snippet on a Sunday, promote it throughout that week, and then I'll drop it that following Saturday, right? And so when 2024 came, I started dropping every 2 weeks. So I built my vault up like enough to the point where I have enough songs in the vault, so I won't run out of songs to drop. You feel me? Because when you're dropping consistently, right, it shows some form of effort, right? And not only that, but when people drop consistently, and let's say your song is like really tough, but you're not dropping consistently, then it's like, people are gonna get tired of that old song. You gotta refresh people's minds at a constant rate, bro. And like, what I mean by refresh people's minds is overall just keep people like invested in you, because if you don't drop consistently, you're gonna lose fans. Like, you could drop the hardest song one day, then go 2 to 3 months without dropping again, not even dropping on a hosting page or any of that, and now you're just losing fans. You know what I'm saying? Like going silent, not telling people when you're gonna drop, not posting no snippets, not even dropping no songs on no hosting pages, like just going complete radio silent, bro. You're losing your fans, bro. Like, you have to drop consistently, whether it's twice a month, whether it's once a month. I recommend, if you're gonna drop once a month, like, I recommend you have some form of clout. But I recommend, if you're starting out, 2 weeks, drop every 2 weeks, post a snippet after those 2 weeks. You know what I'm saying? Like, drop every 2 weeks, and then you post a snippet on like the first week in the beginning, and then throughout those 2 weeks promote it, and then after those 2 weeks drop the song. Like, that's what I usually do. I'm gonna go more in depth about it in another video. But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Drop consistently, man, because by you only dropping once every 3 months and you got 5 followers on your SoundCloud, gang, I promise you, you don't look cool. Like, you just missing out. You're missing out on opportunities to help you grow, gang. But like, yeah, with all that being said, bro, I'm gonna end the video here. This video is in like 11 minutes. I was not expecting it to be this long. But I'll do a part 2, because there's certainly more ideas, like more things you guys need to be aware of what not to do. And overall, I hope you guys just have a great day. Thank you guys for the tremendous support. You know what I'm saying? My SoundCloud's been growing steadily. I'm at 158 followers. I'm at 300 subscribers on YouTube. I'm close to 320, and I just hit 300. You know what I'm saying? I've been running up that most recent video. All I ask is you guys just keep showing support. You know what I'm saying? Keep tapping into the music. I drop consistently. I'm about to drop another song too. You know what I'm saying? Run up that most recent snippet that I put in the video. If you guys want to catch up with me anywhere, I'm on YouTube, Instagram, Spotify, TikTok, Twitter, all with the same app, Winnie is Wanted. And yeah, y'all, you know what I'm saying? Hope you guys have a wonderful, blessed day. Keep grinding, keep going, keep trying, and overall, we gonna make it one day. And with that being said, thank y'all for watching this video, and I'm gonna catch y'all around, bruh. Peace.